RCKB. I want you to watch one replay.
Oh yeah, go yeah. Let me give you a minute. Yeah, you already know, dude. Papa Greatest is here to always help. Vanillaware? What the hell's a Vanillaware? Playing footsies. Not bad. That was a good jump in. Punish counter and you go for the drive rush. Oh, yep, good call. See, yeah, that's why he backdashed. That was good, that was good. Yeah, not bad, not bad. He just walked into the big drum. He takes the initiative, drive rushes. He just happened to get hit by that. Let's see, what were you doing before? Yeah, you just weren't expecting it. And then, yep, fair enough, you're blocking. He just does a mix. Nothing you can really do, you gotta guess. He's tried shimming, you didn't fall for it. Ooh, yeah, you gotta be careful. Yeah, especially the second jump in. Yeah, you're getting a bit cocked. Yeah, see, right there? Wait, is he plus on that? And he's -3. Huh. You did light kick, he did medium. This is really interesting. I feel you should have won that. Oh, he just happened to press before you did. That's all it is. I don't know if you did it in reaction to him. Yeah, if you're doing buttons in reaction to what they're doing, yeah, be really careful, especially with buttons like that. That's more of a let me take my turn kind of thing. And I thought that's what you were doing. I don't know what you were. Or maybe you did. So you want to do two things. You took your turn too late, or you did it in reaction. Because it says right there, 34 frames. So that's the only reason he beat you. There's no reason for you to have lost that. Like, when you're in interactions, like, commit to something. Either walking back or actually taking your turn back. You know, if you try to delay stuff or whatever, you can generally lose. Like, he's playing it tight. Like, he's playing... Yeah, so don't do that. That stuff, like, a lot of the stuff you're doing, that shit does not work on master ranks. Like, the other thing is, like, rank isn't everything, but it can be a big indicator of how the person plays. Like, when you're moving around, try to see what they like to do. Early on, from the beginning, you should have noticed, like, okay, you know, oh, it's my advantage, and you did smart. The fact he backdash should immediately tell you he knows how to fight you. Just that one small action is like, okay, he knows what the fuck he's doing. And you have to approach everything completely different. Like, he's gonna do things tight. He's gonna smix you. And I'm seeing it right now. He's playing everything by the book. He played... Like, you should have lost the interaction. Yeah, they're not gonna fall for shit like that. Like, mid-screen bear grabs will never work at high level. I'm telling you right now. They straight up just do not. It's just too long. Like, look at this. So that was your first... Yeah, I would only... Unless you may try to make a read for a fireball, I would never do it. And even then, you could still probably lose. It's immaculately risky. There's a reason we don't see it a lot high level. Yeah, that's fair. Just the jab string. You have to... Yep, good block. Nice, good. You respect it. Ooh. So, I don't know what you were going for in there. Like, once you got a couple hits... Okay, once you already landed it, and he's out of distance, you know, okay, I'm +6. Either you take the initiative of walking forward, keep pressuring. Like, once you keep mashing, like this, you could only mash 3 times, and that's it. And either confirm from it to make a combo, or walk up and SPD, or walk up and make him, like, you know, once you're in that position, it's the oyster's your rule. The world's yours. And you see he's walking back. And if he sees you walk, he's probably going to jump. And I would look at master rank and assume. So then I would just walk, react, and then jump, lariat. You know, so, and that's the other thing is, yeah, there was no need for any of that. You could have just walked in. You don't want to see, your back's in the corner. There's another thing is, no, the second you're here, your objective isn't damage, whatever. If you get a good reach, sure. Your objective is, what's the safest way for me to possibly move forward, the least risk? Like I said, walk forward, maybe if you, and then just block, down, back, block. It's the safest thing, maybe if you want, do a pressure or something. And then watch if they jump. If they keep walking back, then go for a command grab. Like, stop, react. If they're still walking back, boom, command grab. And you have to be really quick about it. Maybe you might not be able to do it. That's the thing, because this is a me thing. But regardless, still, doing something and then waiting is a really great option when you have the back against your wall. And, you know, maybe he would have sensed that you would have command grabbed or lariat. Or if he jumps back, if you see a jump back, dash. And boom, before you know it, look, you're right where he's at. And now you're back in a good position. Yeah, there was no reason. Don't try to force reads. That's another thing is, that seemed like a force read to me. Look what he's doing round start. You should be paying attention to what he's doing. So that was a huge thing. He's probably going to whiff punish. No? Interesting. He just plays it safe. He messed up. See, he already messed up. He's not taking space. He should have been taking space. Unless he's going to throw a fireball. So 1, 2 things. If he's giving himself more space, he wants to throw a fireball. But nope, he just baited. So what I'm seeing here is, he's like, fuck it, you know what? I'll just keep playing footsies. Let me go back, throw a fireball. Nope. Make you think I'm going to throw a fireball. Go for a DP. So that's what his... You know, it's very basic. It's a 1-3 game plan step, and it worked. Now I'm going to take my turn. Oh, you can. And it's still his turn. Well, he just got lucky there. He just dropped the shit out of that. But not a bad idea to mash SPD. Yeah, you should have done medium. Medium's a decent idea. At least try to... Yeah, when you do that, it's a good idea to take offense. Like, Another thing I mentioned before, I think I mentioned it to you. I know I mentioned this to Flow KI. Even if you get hit from a drive rush, win the drive gauge game. Because let's see he used EXDP. He now has 1.5 bars. You can keep pressuring them. Like, this is what high level is, dude. Like, gauge is literally everything. And as a Geef player, by the way, you never want to be burnt out. He gets gauge back the least amount. As a Geef player, I'm going to tell you right now, you should only be using meter for one thing. Drive rush. Straight up drive rush. If you SPD, just dash 2 times. Don't even like drive rush half the time, bro. Maybe do an EX SPD if you're gonna kill. Here's the rule. Don't use your meter if it's not gonna kill, baby. So that's my first golden rule. Unless you really want to get that extra plus frames and damage and really mix them, sure, but only when you have full bar. Outside of that, bro, don't use meter unless it's gonna kill with Geef. Or Lariat. That's it. That's my best advice. That's plus. Yeah, you can't disrespect the, he was +2 there. You gotta eat the schmicks. What are your best options if he, okay, so here's the thing about Dragon Lash, right? When they're getting used to something, you should always be looking out for. Is that distance? Whatever. Oh. See, from there, Dragon Lash distance. And he's free to do that. When he does Drive Rush, that's just a free mix. That's the thing you can do. Heavy Punch is a great thing to do anything off of. Drive Rush, heavy, there's nothing you can really do. You're literally like -30. The only thing you could do is if you wanted to, you could drive reversal if you really want him off of you. And you have enough meter to do that, right? But I would only recommend it. Like, in your position, yeah. You're too close to the wall. Get him off of you. But, yeah, always look out for Dragon Lash. What he did was a super safe setup. And the reason he does that, if they do it in neutral, here's your options to get Dragon Lash. Look out for it. Drive Impact. If they're at... The closer Dragon Lash is to you, this is the risk Ken takes. People don't understand what Dragon Lash. Dragon Lash has one of 3 states. Safe, neutral, and punishable. If he does the close version... He's safe. It's the fastest one. It's done from the distance you're seeing right now, right? Then there's medium, and then from far away, he has to do the slow version. And that's where he can get counter hit, parried, and more importantly, drive impacted. 9 times out of 10, you want to drive impact Dragon Lash from Ken. If a Ken's dragging, like, at a distance, you see where you can throw fireballs? If you see fireball, jump. If you see Dragon Lash, drive impact. But from up close, you could just press parry. Like, just hold back, then parry. And sometimes you have to hope you get the perfect parry. In this situation, I think you probably could have gone for it. Even if not, you could have just blocked, right? Yeah, okay, you ducked. You could have tried to parry. Parry, you could have parried. That's a good parry opportunity. And you're -2. He did the slow version. That's why. If he did the fast version, that's what another good way to tell if he does it from a string like that, you can't tell if it's slow or fast, right? The best way to tell is can you get a parry off? Like, even if you don't get a perfect parry, okay, he did the slow version. But if he does a medium, you'll basically get the perfect parry. So they don't ever throw out medium. If they do a light, no, parry won't come out. And then you know it's your turn. If you know what I'm saying? If they do the light version, that means from up here, you don't have to really worry because they give up their turn. You won't really see Dragon Lash up close unless it's the slow version. So and you don't want to do drive impact because if he hits you with the light and you drive impact, he can drive impact back. You know what I'm saying? Ken does have to play a risky game. If he does light, he's losing his turn. But if he fucks with you enough, I have seen that some people learned at high level, don't drive impact Dragon King. Like, our golden rule is if he's doing it from far away, always impact. If he's doing it from close, parry. That's the golden rule. Because if it's tight, you're gonna be fine. You're not gonna whiff parry or anything, and he can't grab you. The risk. That's the thing, is look for moments when people do strings like that from drive rush. You can 1000% do drive parry afterwards. Try to go for a perfect parry every time, because if they try to go for a grab, they're 2+. They'll go right through you. If they do a string, what do you have to worry about? You know. So that's another good rule of thumb. In this case, like I said, he did the heavy version. 9 times out of 10, they'll always go for the heavy version because, I mean, heck, I do. So you should not be doing anything. And then they usually try to do a mix. And from that mix, you know, it's his back triangle R1. You know, he does 1, 2, and you see him do his kick. When he does the kick, here's the strat. If you know he's going to pressure, wait for the timing of the low and hold parry. And why do I say hold parry? That way you can get the parry, right? If you tap, you can get a perfect parry and you could fuck him up for throwing out the low, but you have to get the timing down. But if you hold it, you can probably get a perfect parry. And if he does the overhead, you'll parry the overhead. The Ken player has to stop trying to mix and go for a grab. And that's the thing. If you know they're going to do that, then the next time they do it, just walk backwards. Literally walk backwards. Another good thing I do is to walk back. It's not that strong, but it's good to bait out throws and then command grab them. But if you want to get cheeky, go for drive impact. It only works if they do overhead. It's the classic 3 rule of rock, paper, scissors. 9 times out of 10, they go for low. That's why you see me parry a lot. They'll go for low. And if you mess up the timing for the low, you can, because the thing is, if they throw out a move, they can't grab right after, so you don't have to worry. That's a situation where you're guaranteed to get a parry if they're not going to go for a throw. And most Ken players will only go for a throw if they see you try to parry or drive impact. But the better option for them is if they do a low and you try to drive impact the low, they can drive impact you back. Are you seeing a trend here? Like, Ken has if you want to make sure you know that they're doing the overhead or the slow version of Dragon Lash. You know, the two slower moves, because they cannot interrupt it if you drive impact. But if they do the light, they can drive impact you back. You should be more scared of a drive impact back than a grab. So be less scared about parrying, but be more scared about drive impacting. And then just, yeah, you just gotta eat the So when you're in that situation, I'm gonna keep it real, man. You just gotta. It's a bitch. It's really a bitch. It's hard to react back. Like that one, I'm not even gonna blame you. You basically have to mash drive impact on react. You know, just mash it. Like I've had that's just this game being a piece of shit. I'm not gonna lie. There's no advice for that. The best advice I have is an option select where you hold down back. Like hold down back, count to like 3, like 1, 2, 3, like 1 frames, then slowly go neutral and then back up. That way, if they do anything immediately, like a meaty, you'll block it, and then if they try to go for a grab, you'll jump over them. But I say on reaction, get used to trying to jump out. So that's the only thing I give you for that. Like trying to drive impact back is just a bitch. My best selection is just to down back and then immediately jump. See, you would have been fine. Like, see, hold a bit and then just get used to hearing drive impact and then trying to jump out of that situation. Oh yeah, you just got to keep holding. Like, whenever you see a super, just hold down back and then wait for them to be in a recovery phase. I mean, my whole thing is that this guy's just way too ahead of you. He probably knows more of the little minute stuff. Like this, I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely above your belt for sure. His movement is too good. I mean, come on, he got you making bad decisions. Yeah. But the other thing is he clearly like he's doing good. Plus he's just moving too much. He's making you, I can tell he's getting you scrambled. It is what it is. Ooh, toxic bitch. Yeah, see, like he's not gonna be stupid. Most people would do something, but like master rank players, man, you really gotta play super passive, and that's the biggest thing actually Geef does that's good. Nice parry. That was good. Actually, that was a good decision. That was not bad. Better to get corner position. Headbutt. You should have. Oh. Nice. That's actually really good. Nice. Good call. Okay, I was going to say medium, but... Okay, so what you did good here, I like. And you wait. You could have waited a bit. I feel like it wasn't bad. Like you went forward. See? And if you would have jumped, you would have seen it. So I think you could have waited a wee bit more, but I think the timing was good there. Yeah, good to not waste your meter. Actually, that was good. That was a good run back. Yeah, see, right now, okay, so now in start, you should immediately be trying to take space. And this is why it's a... See, you jump neutral to see whatever. The second you start walk back, you should start walking forward. Or if even drive rush, and then hold heavy punch. What's he going to do? Okay, so for this situation, let's see. Yeah, that one, if you have a lot of time, you should have just jumped over the fireball. So the first one, fair enough, yeah. Parry, but you know he's going to throw them. That distance, totally jump over it. Because he can't really DP you. This is the prime, like from full screen, dude, always jump over fireballs. And see, even if he drive rushes, dude, the amount of times I've hit Kens because they do this stupid... They love doing that. They literally have a setup, like from full screen, they can throw Hado and follow right behind it. That's one reason full screen, always try to jump. They might DP. They can do that. But as Geef, just air SPD and you'll grab him, dude. I swear to God, it's the funniest shit on earth. Oh, that was smart too. They see, look, he's playing pressure smart. He got up, he saw he wasn't winning, didn't confirm. Oh, he just started backing away. You should start moving forward. Don't walk back. Walking back and forth makes there's no point in it if he's not going forward at all. See, neutral jump. Neutral jumping is fine, especially from distance. You should, yeah, they're not bad, but don't walk back. Like I said, there is no threat there. He was negative. You should start walking forward here. Just pure forward. I guess you were expecting, like, yeah, my biggest thing is you're not realizing that's a mastering player. We're not going to throw shit out for no reason. And he punishes. And it's his turn. Ooh, nice. You did not care. Like, what? Yeah, the threat. It's like, we're really... Ooh, that was good. Good schmicks. Oh, nice. Yeah. See, like those. Every time, yeah, like, we're actually doing right there pretty good. Like, every time the situation is negative, you should be throwing out command grab. You should give him a reason to start moving around more. Nice. See, and there you go. You mixed it with a hit because you know. Oh, did you get him? No, shit. Holy crap, you really made it out there. I want to see. Let's see. I want to see actually how you make this comeback. I think this was just a lot of reads. Or it felt more like guesses, not even reads. See, he just so happened. He ran up, he could have got plus. He just messed up, honestly. But at the end of the day, the bigger problem is he wasn't predicting that you were going to get the command, right? And then here's where I noticed that you tend to do good once you get The problem is I see here is you try to force reads too much, but when you get it, you're rolling. The thing is, make sure you're playing good neutrals and footsies to put yourself in a position to be in that.
Yeah, he messed up.
See, and then, okay, cool. Good guess. He could have just blocked low, but he's not defending. Okay decision on the parry. I don't know why the hell he jumped. There was no real need for that. So that's on him. You capitalized on one mistake he did. That's good. You took your turn. Neutral and just went for a hit, not a grab. Good. You do drive rush. Decent call on the parry. You were definitely too eager on the drive impact. That was your mistake. You could command grabbed him there. And then he just... Let's see. I want to see if this is a mistake or not. He just really wanted to get out of there. That's fair enough, right? I thought you were going to lariat. Interesting. You react. I'm going to be honest. That was really risky. I'm going to keep it real. That was really, really risky. You got lucky there. I honestly thought he was going to hit you or something. This is like, yeah, you won, but you should realize that even when you... This is the thing I say. Even when you win, you should look at your matches and realize why exactly did you win. You could... In reality, you should have won earlier because, you know, you should have drive rush. And if you're expecting him to do something or whatever...
Why risky?
Yeah, no, it's super risky because there are situations... Because here's the thing, he's in the air. That super doesn't grab in the air. And the fact he did EX Tatsu means he could probably hit you out of it. Like, that was really risky. Because I see you did it before, not when he landed. If you did it when you landed, I thought you did it when you landed it. Unless I could be wrong. See, like right here, you should realize, okay, he's gonna want to get out of the corner. You're already pressuring with drive rush, right? He has 1 bar of meter. What you could have done here, like, so once you have them advanced, you're already winning. You didn't even have to do anything, you know? If you're not positive what the read was, you did drive impact. It's very clear, like, you were trying to... You got to be careful, because the thing is they can jump out. Like, drive... Or they could have drive impacted back. I mean, again, if it was you, you know, the back's against the wall. Not the worst idea in the world. But he parries, and then you realize, okay, what you should have done immediately, start walking back. But the thing is, you realize, oh, he parried. You could have maybe gone for a command grab. I would have walked back and then walked forward for command grab to see if he kept going. But see, he jumps, Larry. Like, from that situation, like I said, because of parry, you could have command grabbed. You know what I'm saying? Like, see what I would have done. And then just start walking back. See what he does. Oh, he parries, walk forward, command grab. Or drive rush, then command grab. And then he would have just died, right? And boom, it's in my favor. There's nothing you can do because once he's in that parry, he's stuck. Right? So that's how I would have won. But let's say I did something and then, okay, he parries. I immediately walk back. Lariat. Done. Because the thing is, when you're in the corner, you want to fight. Stay 1 whole block away. Because if they jump, they'll jump in front of you, not behind you. Zangief's Lariat doesn't work behind him, right? So now you're in a position... Like, there's 2 chances you lost. You know, you lost 1 chance to win the match right there. You lost another chance to keep him in the corner. You want to make as many decisions of keeping them in the corner. That's why I said, even though you lost damage, what you did there by throwing him was much better. You got more counter damage on drive gauge, and you put his back on against the wall, which is the #1. Like, literally, it's basically a win condition in 6. Like, everyone's saying that shit now that... Like, and nothing matters, bro. You could have no health and no gauge. The second you get their back against the wall, bro, you might as well just win, bro. That's how oppressive the wall is once you actually know what you're doing, dude. It's crazy. See? Did you... Yeah, that was a bit risky. Maybe you were trying to time it. Maybe you know it more than me, but the biggest problem is to see, look at this. They're not on the ground yet. And that could probably hit you. That was just a gamble, really. I mean, I think you made a rough call. I would have made the same call. I just think you did the super too early, honestly, because he's not safe when he lands. You could have gotten him. He was literally negative, so it was guaranteed. Oh, but you get the punish counter, so you know what I'm saying. There are things like why take the risk when you take it the safer version, right? And that's something you already know I'm really good at.
RCKB. Cheer 1000. Thank you. Care to see another one?